Hey, what's going on today? I want to follow up on the horse stance meditation. It's very challenging, isn't it? I have some really good news for you if you've been attempting it and you want to get better at it. That's about as hard as it gets. That's the hardest version of it. And the good news is you don't have to go that deep to really benefit from the posture. All right. I wanted to show you the thighs parallel because that is a very important position, particularly if you're dealing with some really deep entities in the viscera that they just are going to need a certain amount of deep feeling made present so that you can reprogram your thought process and how you feel about your space in the universe. So what I'm going to do today, without taking up too much of your time, is now you have the deep version thighs parallel, okay? What you're going to find is that you want to go into that posture as long as you can stand it. If it's just 10 seconds, it's 10 seconds. If it's 15, it's 15, 30, or 30, a minute, however long, right? When you reach your limit, without stressing yourself, because I don't want you to strain your knees or anything. You gotta realize this is a type of a stretch. It's not just you're stretching yourself open and down into the ground, and you have to allow that process to happen, particularly if you become resistant to the pull of gravity, which is a lot of what the aging process is about. So we have the deep posture. Now what you're going to do is you hold that for as long as you can. Then you're going to come up to maybe to where your thighs are more at a 45-degree angle. And you're going to feel a tremendous sense of relief. But you're still in horse stance. And it's going to give you a chance to make some deeper adjustments with your structure. And also to extend the duration of time that you are in the posture. And once again, you are allowing your electromagnetism, your aura, to be enveloped into the earth itself, and you get the grounding effect, okay? So just let me get to it. I'm going to be keeping count in my head, so I'll do basically maybe a minute deep and then come up and do a minute less deep, and I'll break it down a little further, okay? Maybe not even a minute. We'll keep the video short. Let's just do 30 seconds deep, and then I'll come up for a minute. How about that? Okay, here we go. Now, the foot position is going to be different for everybody. The longer your legs, as you see, I have extremely long legs and arms. And so my legs are very wide. My legs are much longer than the length of my torso. If you observe, some people's legs are shorter than the length of their torso. And those people's foot position is going to be much closer. So I don't want to really, I would say, a little bit wider than shoulder width, but in some instances it's much more, and in others maybe not as much. But you're going to have to find the ideal foot position for you. Remember tucking pelvis underneath. Okay. Chest high, tuck the chin in, give it 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, expanding out and down, 10, 9, 8, keep the hips tucked underneath, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come on up a little bit. Let's come in 1, 2, 3 foot positions as just a base. Then you'll hold this posture. Let's hold this for 60 seconds. And while we're attempting to center and expand out and down. 10. I won't even keep counting out. Let's just let it. you hear me talk about it so much. Let's hold this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So there's the next lesson in the horse stance. I'll come with a few more because there's definitely a few more tidbits to get more out of the posture. And remember, this is an exercise that you're using to center and balance and ground yourself. But there is a spiritual aspect, and you're going to find that, like, you may like to do the posture someplace kind of private, because when you get deep into it, particularly when you come up from when you go deep, and then when you come up to the posture that's less intense, you're going to really find in that posture you're going to get a lot of relief, and it's in the posture where you can reflect more deeply that you're going to discover the aspects of consciousness, the ways in which you're thinking, that cause you to feel a certain way, that cause your body to kind of misalign. All right, so it is a spiritual journey. And in that sense, and because you are practicing a whole posture, you're attempting to achieve a holy state of unity, it might behoove you, say if you're a Christian, to perform your prayers of holiness. I'm not sure how you may pray, but or whatever your denomination may be. Remember, these are exercises. Like, this is not any particular religion. Anybody can practice what I'm sharing with you to get grounded, to get balanced. And so to reflect upon Christ or Allah or Lord Buddha or Jehovah or whomever, whatever being or whatever state of consciousness represents a totality and a unification of reality, that's going to help in this. Because when you really get deep into it, you're going to be dealing with thought forms that some people may call entities, other people may call demons. But there are definitely limitations to your mind's ability to achieve wholeness. And these types of supported prayers are going to only help. They're only going to help you in what we're doing here, okay? So that's enough for lesson number 2, all right? And I'll come back in a week or so with the 3rd lesson with some more tidbits, because there's some little adjustments and tricks that you can use to extend your amount of time in the posture, and also to increase balance, stability, and groundedness, all right? Master Juju at your service. Make a comment, let me know how this is feeling for you, and definitely hit the like button, okay? Peace.